There we go. Yo, what's good, guys? How y'all living? Um, man, so many exciting things has been happening. I'm not gonna lie. The Knicks are playing right now, which is dope. I'm definitely tuning in and out of that game. Like I said, with the Paolo and right now, Paolo's not playing right now. And Franz is going crazy. Like Franz is going nuts. I just truly believe. I'm not sure how that duo is going to work together. I think one or the other has to go eventually, but we'll see what happens with that. But in other words, right, I want to talk about Allen Iverson real quick because I was having a conversation with some people before, and man, the disrespect that AI gets is kind of wild to me. It really is. Like, I was having a convo and we were talking about, you know, where would Allen Iverson be? Like offensively. Because defensively, right? Because of his size and everything, I do understand that he's definitely going to be taking a hit, right? So where is he going to be offensively? And in my opinion, I think AI in today's era would definitely be around like a top 5 offensive player in the league right now. Of course, you got Jokic, Luka, and then Giannis, where I'm like, okay, it's kind of hard for him to be over those guys. Like, those guys are nuts. But then when we get into some shade talks and Curry at this age and then Brunson, he's in that realm. And honestly, I think people are really forgetting how crazy athletic Allen Iverson was, how crazy athletic and fast he was as a player. Like, this era is actually like perfect for a guy like Allen Iverson, right? He's able to, let's say if he was on Miami, which Miami is actually a perfect spot for him. In an era where they push the pace, in an era where driving kicking is definitely like a staple in the league right now. That's perfect for his game. Back in the two, like, people get on Allen Iverson because he was inefficient, right? Without the understanding of, dog, majority of the players like in the league right now, if you put them in the 2000s, they're probably, a lot of them are going to be inefficient players. A lot of them are. You'll actually be surprised because back in that time, dog, when I sit here and tell you, like, you ain't have no spacers like that. This is a time where illegal defense wasn't a thing. They allowed zone. And with them allowing zone, bro, like, they're not closing out on anybody crazy. They're literally like playing back heavily on, their opposition, right? And supremely committing to double teams and just rotating defenses to the ball handler. That happens so much, and especially on a team like the Philadelphia Sixers. Philadelphia Sixers is literally one of the worst like space teams ever. Like, they name a shooter on that crew, bro. Name one. Like, you can't really. I'm talking about like 2000, 2001, like 2003. Like, it's not it. It's not it, right? So a lot of people just criticize and knock Allen Iverson for being inefficient when, bro, that was the only way, especially on the Sixers at that time, that anyone could really play. James Harden on that team, he's probably gonna be inefficient. Brunson's on that team, he's probably gonna be inefficient. Even Shea, like, Shea's great. And the talks was really like Shea versus Allen Iverson. And to me, that's where the discussions really get up there. Where if someone says Shea's a better offensive player than AI, I can understand it. But I think it's like right there. They're right there with each other. A guy like Shea, even he has a good mid-range game and everything, but Shea, even now, in a spaced out era that we have now, even now, he definitely struggles offensively a bit, especially in the postseason, right? Not so much in the regular season. But even Shea right now, in far more space than AI has ever played with, he struggles with that when the space gets compacted, and that comes with like decision making and even shot selection. So we're gonna put Shea on a team that's one of the worst spaced out teams in NBA history in an era where there's not as much, room to operate with. It's not as fast paced as it is now. You know, it's the efficiency is definitely not going to be there like it is now. And it's going to take a massive hit. Without a doubt, it's going to take a massive hit. OKC is actually one of the better three-point shooting teams right now. You feel me? And shout out to you, Daniel. Appreciate your support. So a guy like Shea, definitely, I would assume back in that day, he's definitely like his numbers are going to drop tremendously. I truly believe that. I truly believe his numbers will drop a lot. And Allen Iverson, in today's day, I think his numbers skyrocket. The comparison I had for Allen Iverson was, I think AI in today's era would be like a better version of John Morant. And I'm thinking like 2022 John Morant. So the way 2022 John Morant was playing, I think that's AI on a higher scale. I truly believe that. You know, better mid-range shooter. I think he's a better finisher. I think he's quicker, more explosive. And he has a better he's a good AI is a really good passer too. So AI in today's league, I'm looking at a guy that, honestly, I'm looking at a guy that's probably giving you like 30-8 or 30-9. On, we can say, for argument's sake, around like league average efficiency. Because AI's average isn't going to be no 34% from the field. It's not going to be like that. Without a doubt in my mind, it's not going to be like that. AI's efficient would definitely be more of the 47, 48 range. 3-point shot, I'm not too sure about, but that's where the field goal percentage is, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how the 3-point shot will come along in today's era, but there's no one in the league that's going to be holding Allen Iverson, dog. Like, what are we talking about? Ain't no one now staying in front of him. AI was one of them. AI had great handles, but at the same time, the one of the biggest factors of his game was athleticism. Like, he was a crazy athlete. He's actually one of the best athletes the NBA has ever seen. Like, we get caught up with like MJs and Bronze and Shaqs and everything, yeah, which they're like the cream of the crop. Even Victor, to an extent, they're the cream of the crop. But dog, right under that tier, or maybe a tier, AI is one of them ones too. He was a football player, dog. He was running through people, and that's why he was able to work in the league, because he was able to absorb contact at the rim down low. This is like with 6'11", 7-foot guys. You've taken all of that out of the equation when he's playing now, man, his finishing is going to be amazing. His finishing is going to be crazy to me, I would assume. And then we'll see how the jump shot falls and everything like that. But the main issues I would have with Allen Iverson in today's league is more so the defense. That's what scares me. But in my opinion, when I see teams able to hide other players defensively, like Steph's, like Brunson and everything, we can talk about Damian Lillard. What do I have to worry about? They can hide AI too. You feel me? Like, I'm not tripping off of that. When I see Lucas, we have Trae Young's, like, he'll be fine. He's going to be bad defensively, yes, but the offense is going to be that good to where he's going to definitely be on the floor. I think people overstate how bad defensively he will be. If Trae Young could be on the floor, AI could be on the floor, without a doubt in my mind. So serious, bro. I'm so serious, bro. And AI is definitely, like, he's in the shade talks, man. I just don't get how a guy, Allen Iverson always gets picked on. Allen Iverson's always that guy that doesn't get the, the benefit of the doubt. Oh, no. Let me rephrase that. Allen Iverson, it's like two different reactions you get from him. It's either people overrate him to the extent to where, yeah, this guy is going to be in here dropping 50. It's like, bro, come on. Like, ain't no way AI is going to be dropping 50 in today's league. He's not even going to be dropping 40, right? AI in his time was playing like 43 to 42 minutes a game, 40-plus minutes a game. They're not doing that in today's era. So, yes, in the dead ball era, he was giving you like 31 and 30 and everything and slower pace, but at the same time, he was logging in a bunch of shots in a bunch of minutes. He's not doing that. I'm sorry. I highly doubt he's going to be putting up 28 shots a game. Highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. You feel me? Like, I just highly doubt it. So AI isn't going to be over here dropping 40, you know? But I do think he'll probably be dropping 30. Especially in this play style. And he'll definitely give you like 30 and, bro, he may give you 30 and 10. Not going to lie, AI may give you 30 and 10. I'm not sure about that, but more of like the 8 to 9 range. He's definitely going to give you like 30 and 8 to 9. Like, that's just the caliber of player he was, you know? So if you got a guy who's giving you 30 to 9, and he's definitely benefit for the sake of the argument, I definitely think he'll be a more efficient player in today's era. But say for the sake of the argument, he's like league average efficiency. Yeah, this is like top 5, bro. This is like top 5 offensive player talks. Seriously. To me, at least. You know, like a guy that's similar to that right now, I guess we can go with, like, I think Cade Cunningham is doing that. Let me see Cade. Let me see his stats. He's giving you like 27 and 10, but he's on like 43%. I don't think AI is doing no 43%. And the issue with Cade is really like, Cade plays so smooth, but it's like he doesn't have that burst like an Allen Iverson. You feel me? So I think that percentage just goes up for him. Not gonna lie, if Cade Cunningham's actually percentages actually was up a bit, he's actually in these talks too about like offensive players, but he's not being able to convert at a good enough clip right now. I think that'll turn around eventually. But yeah, his jump shot this month has been terrible. He's showing 30% from 3. It's been wild. Wow. Like, he had 46 on 45 shots. That's some Allen Iverson 2000 stuff. That's crazy. I think that's wild. That is wild. I'm not going to lie. 45 on 46. It's like only a point per shot. Is crazy. And the thing is about that game, he made 16 free throws as well. So really, this man took, let's do 18. Yeah, 18 free throws. Let's say hypothetical, for the sake of argument, let's just do 18 divided by 2. He took 9 shots. What, 9? Yeah. So that's 9 shots for the free throw line. So really, he took that 45, really should be like a 54. So he got 46 on 54 shots. That's wild. That's wild. Now, I don't think AI is going to be doing that. But that's where Cade is kind of in terms of number wise, that's something that you can compare right now. But Cade's efficiency is just down the drain right now. And we'll see what happens. I think Cade is definitely going to turn things around. But if he starts converting on his shots more, dog, I mean, we having some Cade Cunningham conversation, bro. In that realm, in that echelon of tier of players. I love Cade. I love what he brings. And I think he's going to be awesome. And, you know, to go back to Allen Iverson, dog. Man, they're playing right now, right? I don't think Cade is playing. Let me check. No, the Magic's playing. They're playing at 8. Okay, bet. They're playing the Bucks at 8. Can't wait to see that. But yeah, that's where AI, bro, that's where AI is gonna fall, bro. Like, I get if we want to sit here and be like, you know, old heads be gassing the older generation. I understand that completely. But at the same time, we can't be unrealistic with our takes about the older players too. We just can't. Like, I just seen a video the other day about how they officiated the game. Oh, shoot, someone's calling me now. I tell someone to call me. They call me at the worst possible time, bro. Anyways, what was I going to talk about? I seen a video where the old heads, right, when they were calling the game, this is like the 60s, right? This is like the 60s and 70s. You know, they're getting called for carries and then some travels when they're doing drop steps and everything. And then you got a bunch of old heads saying, yeah, you know, they could have done that years ago. I'm like, bro, let's be real, because they even got Barkley on like a travel and everything. They weren't calling travels like that in the 90s, bro. Majority of y'all old heads that be capping for this, y'all ain't watched 50s and 60s basketball. Y'all ain't even watched 70s basketball like that. Y'all was watching 80s and 90s basketball. You taking clips from an era that you didn't even watch to try to justify your point. When you sit here and watch the 90s, bro, MJ was traveling all the time. MJ on that spin, he will always pivot his foot, travel every single time. They would not call him for nothing. And that same palming the ball and everything, MJ did that as well. They wouldn't call it. I'm not hearing this bull crap. I'm just not. So, yeah, if you want to talk about the 60s and 70s era, yeah, they definitely, like, officiated it very, very tight. But that 80s and 90s, bro, they didn't officiate it as tight as back then, bro. So I'm not hearing that, bro. I'm really not hearing it. You just sound weird. Don't be taking clips from a whole different era that you didn't even watch. Can we stop doing that? I'm tired of that. Stop taking clips from a whole era you didn't watch to try to justify your point, because you honestly don't even know what you're talking about. Honestly. If you're going to talk about officiating, use clips from the 90s, because that's really who you be gassing up. You be gassing up them players from the 90s and the 80s, not from back then. I'm just keep it real with you, man. I hate that. I think it's so annoying. Be on some weird stuff, bro. Just be on some weird stuff, man. Because that whistle definitely, when MJ and Magic and Bird came into the league, that whistle got very loose. And got very loose because they wanted them to do their thing. It is what it is. Now, they got to tighten up on that officiating now. They do. The officiating is kind of getting out of hand. Because I'm watching these guys travel to Argentina, dog. It's wild. I seen Giannis get called for a couple travels in offensive, but they got to call some more because I think the players are just, they're going too far right with it, man. They got to put them back in the middle. These refs is wilding. These refs is wilding. But a guy like AI, think about it. So a guy like AI who's so fast and twitchy, but you let him be able to carry the ball the way he's doing? Dog. Because remember, they banned one of his moves. They banned one of his moves because, what's it called? He crossed up MJ. Man, the glaze of MJ was just crazy to me. I'm not going to lie to that. Think about it. Bro, I've never seen that. Like, you literally banned a move because your GOAT got crossed over. Wild. That's just wild. So AI will be able to do that more in today's era. Bro, come on. Like, AI's cooking. AI's cooking, bro. They ain't calling that now. They not calling that now. AI will go nuclear, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Man, bro, this getting me hyped. Like, I wish I can see this. I wish I can see that. I wish I can see Allen Iverson play in today's era. I really do, because I think he'll shut up a bunch of haters. But then for the people that glaze him, they'll be able to see, all right, the numbers aren't really going to be there. We both got to be realistic on both sides. That's always my point. Let's both be realistic on both sides. All right, but I'm going to go watch this game, man. Salute to you guys. Allen Iverson will be top 5 offensive player. Let me tell y'all this, though. Stephen Curry, I'm like a week or two away from dropping like the nastiest Stephen Curry video. I'm not even gonna lie. He keeps playing for like this for one more week. I'm dropping a wild video on him because that dude is insane. I guess I'm a Steph fan now, bro. I never thought I'd see the day. I guess I'm a Steph fan, bro. That dude's insane, bro. I love what I see. This dude, 38 years old, hooping like this. Whew. Yo, y'all be easy. Like the video, subscribe, support Kretschman Media, man. And I'll see y'all again, bro. Peace.